Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you again for joining us here on the Saturday night pregame. We're at episode 7 already. Honestly, wow, it's time flying. I mean, November's over. Mm-hmm. Like, bye. Mm-hmm. I honestly can't
turn on the Christmas music, get out those lights.
Wait,
time to decorate.
Me and Pierre have had a conversation about the Christmas music. You don't start that crap until December 1st.
Well, so in the
podcast, COVID's real. First, but I'm putting it on. I had it on in April.
Celebrate Joe's 30th. He put on Christmas music. It hasn't stopped.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. We listen to I honestly say this about a million times. Me and Chris listen to in the morning we listen to a podcast on our way to work. Because we commute together. Save the environment, baby. Hashtag environmentally friendly. And they do alternative Christmas songs at the end of their podcast. So it's called The Market Foolery. And at the end of it, they come up with new, alternative, because all you hear is the same stuff every single, which I get, people love it. I'm not gonna hate on it.
Fuck Mariah Carey's song. I hate that song.
Especially when you're in June.
I don't.
Or what is it, July 25th?
I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't like it.
I don't either.
I've never been a fan of that song.
You're not hearing that Chestnut song anymore, though.
Oh, yes. No. It's not Chestnut roasting. It's the one.
Oh, it's the Dean Martin song, Baby I'm Cold Outside?
Yeah, Baby I'm Cold.
Oh, sorry.
Baby I'm Cold. Yeah,
that's cold outside.
You know what? I was 18 years old working at Walgreens, and that song would come on, and I'm not even joking you. I would say to the manager at the time, she was young, she was 25, I was 18. I was trying to seem very cool. No, this doesn't sound like very creepy. She's trying to leave, and this dude's like, no, I got a drink for you, girl. Come on over. Didn't seem right to me at that time. And I was young. I was like, how did this fly? But then, it's you just look at the old times, and people were it was just that if a guy tells you to stay, you stayed. It was the proper polite thing to do. Instead of now, it's like, get the fuck away from me.
In Miss Maisel, she's getting divorced. It's like the first thing in the episode, her husband breaks up. And the way they treat her is just so old school. It's like, what did you do wrong? You weren't watching your weight. You weren't dressing well enough. You weren't pleasing him enough. There was all these things to it. That's how it was.
In my head, I'm thinking Pat is saying,
I didn't say a word.
I just saw Pat. He's just
that face
biting his tongue, biting his lip. Don't want to be talking. But again, life is just flying, even in a pandemic. This year it has felt like at times when you think about it, it's felt so long.
Yep.
But at the same time, we're at December.
It goes by so slow.
It's weird. And it's over.
The days go by slowly. The weeks and months go by quicker.
Yeah. And I've honestly, at times, I've actually kind of, man, I feel like I'm just losing time. And I've looked at, why does time fly? And it's actually kind of a cool thing to think about, but also sucks is, when you're a kid, everything is so new to you.
Oh, yeah.
So every experience is oh my God. Mm-hmm. As an adult, your commute every day, your brain just, you leave the door, and if nothing happens from your house to the office, your brain shuts that fucking memory out. See ya. Don't need it. And so then, it just seems like your day, because it's chunked away. Yep. It just seems like it goes so much quicker.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. Anyways, Chris, how you doing today, baby?
I'm doing great. Played a little golf earlier with the guys.
I was going to say should, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? We haven't, right, so if you haven't listened to, we did a special Wednesday, Blackout Wednesday pregame.
Available now.
Yes,
on all streaming devices.
And again, we're at Podcast S&P. Joe had a whole week, didn't really do anything. Nope. It's okay. We're not going to talk about it.
Yep.
And that's for Instagram and Twitter. So if you got, send Pat Lynch some comments and likes. And our email address is the snppodcast@gmail.com. Pat's waiting for a comment, guys.
We've received 0 emails to this.
Come on. Wednesday was a lot of fun, and we played beer pong until the late nights. And I felt great Thursday waking up. I didn't feel bad at all. Got a quick.
No, I felt
It was that velvet taco that absorbed all the liquor.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
it was so good.
They had a special one on there. It was the turkey Thanksgiving.
The turducken?
Yeah, man, that was fucking delicious.
Oh, you got that?
I got it.
Joe had 4 tacos the next day left.
He ordered 5 and he had 2 left.
You know what? I was so hungry.
That burger taco was so.
Oh, I started with the burger taco like an idiot. But I wanted to go. into your refrigerator and eat a taco. But I was like, no, like save this hunger.
You're just like, taco.
But I woke up, went to the gym Thursday. We got the gym before. It was like Christmas shopping on Black Friday at the gym.
I saw a ton of people running Thursday when I was going around.
That's awesome.
Tons of people running.
But we're in the gym. So our gym is laid 2 levels. Mm-hmm. Free weights are up top and then more of the machines in the bottom. We didn't even go to free weights because no one's wearing their mask. People are conjugating together. It's like, forget it. This is COVID's living up here.
Yeah.
Like, forget about like the 25% occupancy thing. That was going out the window. Yeah. They must have had at least half.
They had this said about 6 or 7 times, no joke. Please put your mask on. We are in the middle of a pandemic. And it's like, all right, guys, we were literally this close to just being like, all right, it's not even worth it.
Yeah.
Because this is the time you're going to get it.
Jeez. That's
next episode. Peter, please get COVID.
Next episode. Yeah.
No.
The amount of people I've been around that it's weird. In the beginning, you never heard of anybody having it. Now it's all the people that you've heard of. Yep. I heard a story.
I only know one person
though. The 4 people in my office had it. But I heard a story of a person that, people are getting it and just making the dumbest decisions. I don't want to keep going into it's such a tied up, but people are making really bad decisions with it and just, some people just don't care. And that's why it continues. I mean, did you guys see, I'd like to hear about you guys Thanksgiving, but did you guys see the pictures from Black Friday selling? Like, some of the stores.
Oh man, I didn't
actually.
I saw people like camped outside of places.
Yeah.
Beds. People literally brought out beds, put them next to the door so that they could be first in line.
Is there anything? Well, okay, so did you guys do? Okay, so let's start with how was your guys' Thanksgiving? How was your mom's house? Did you get all the fixins?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we had again beef tenderloin, honey ham, turkey, mashed potatoes, carrots and parsnips.
You know, Joe baby eats like a champion.
So,
yeah.
Joe, are you eating that all week? You guys have dinner for the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, so I ate all the turkey. I ate the last of the turkey last night, and now I've got beef tenderloin and honey ham.
Oh,
and mashed potatoes.
When we were talking, I was listening to a podcast, and I'm not even kidding you. I sent that text message, but the way you described your things, I haven't eaten today. Mm-hmm. So I had a very small meal, but the way you were describing your plate, my mouth was watering.
And if you replay that, that is 100% how I did it at dinner time.
That's awesome. Your own bowl of Jello, Joe?
I did. Basically, yeah. It was very small. It was just myself. My uncle wasn't even there. He wasn't feeling too hot. So we just dropped food off to him afterwards.
We're on the street as he had the Irish flu.
Yeah, the Irish flu. And,
it's the worst.
And
the last thing I fucking do when you have the Irish flu is eat too. Like, I don't get why people, some people, if I've had a hard night of drinking, the day after, I don't want to fucking touch food. People are all about the fried food. That's never worked. It only makes you sicker. And then you're using the water.
I had some pancakes.
I definitely eat after. Something like that.
Yes, that's it. I'll eat the night. Like, if I come home, me and Chris will fucking cook up something real quick. But I won't eat till 6 o'clock the next day. No diets. I know all these cures of the fried food. Fuck that.
Well, I mean, the recovery bullshit I tried to went through was just to cure the hangover.
You know what? There's a new. I keep meaning to do it. All the podcasts I listen to, they talk about this MD, or some type of vitamin.
MDMA.
Like you take this vitamin before you start drinking, and it's not the drink, but there's an actual vitamin that you take with your first drink. And it's supposed to help. So I'm definitely thinking about getting it and just not that people are not very smart. They take shots, lots of shots, and then they're mixing all their drinks. If you stick with one liquor and get your 8 or 9 hours of sleep, you're going to be fine.
I also feel like if you have a good meal, something healthy, something filling, that'll help a lot too.
Yes. Yeah. That's the issue I've been having.
People say don't eat before drinking.
I don't eat right before, but you should eat before.
At least have a decent time. Well, but here's me and Chris, we do a lot of fasting. So I've fasted pretty much all day today. Mm-hmm. And then we'll just, I don't know how well this works, but we'll gorge at like 7 o'clock when we're eating dinner. Mm-hmm. Like tonight, I've already called, the bar we're going to, and I've asked them, make sure you got all the wings. We're coming for all the fucking wings today.
Yeah.
Don't be getting skimpy on me either. Don't give me no little, little fucking, what's the fucking wing place you got from last one?
Oh, Wingstop.
Wingstop. Let me make a little bitty baby fucking wings. I want the man-sized wings, baby.
Jumbo wings.
Okay, how was your, I saw on Instagram, your turkey had about 92 fucking onions up its ass. So how did that work out?
It's good. Very nice. Very juicy.
It tastes like onions?
No, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. I'm like, that is a bunch of, I've never seen anybody shove a bunch of onions on a turkey's ass.
Like, it helps keep, like, the moisture in the turkey and it's really tender.
I've just never seen that.
My mom brined the turkey.
That's what I like to hear. It frustrates the shit out of me.
Peter is a proponent of brining the turkey.
Ask Pat Lynch about brining your fucking pork chops.
It really chaps his rear.
It does make a difference.
If you do not brine your turkey.
I've had turkey when it's not brined, and I ask him, what? I don't know what to do.
Peter asks, are you stupid? Yes. Are you stupid?
What's wrong with you? No, I go in, I need to know, like, why are we brining the turkey? And you just gotta do a little, they're like, so people are scared this could be oversalted. I promise you. It's not gonna be oversalted.
Peter's like the pepper with a salt, boys. Like, you like the brine, you like the brine.
You know what? That could be an issue too, cause I do like more salt than most people. Like, I'll salt most things.
I don't salt anything.
Yeah?
I just salted my turkey after and it was fucking delicious.
That's right? You need a little extra salt. Good. And they say everybody's whining like, oh, salt. No, salt is not bad for you. Like, if it's a part of a healthy diet where you're exercising and stuff, salt is because you need to add salt back to fucking, when you're sweating like we do, you need to add a lot of salt back.
Not to mention if you're drinking tons of water.
Yeah. You sweat like Joe Haley on a Saturday night.
So you're saying, so turkey was good. Would you guys, how did your mom actually
how that stuffing recipe go?
It was good, guys. I think I'll tweak it a little bit next year. Yeah, that was good.
What do you have to tweak?
A little more sage, a little less rosemary?
No, I think I would just, something the way they tell you to put it together is kind of a little unusual. So I think I would just do it a little different.
Switching up some of the steps.
My mom is a nurse and she had to work, so she was really sweet and she'll do pretty much all like the sides. She'll prep them and then I'll just put them in the oven where I do the turkey, I do the mashed potatoes, and I did the pies. But she did a stuffing and it was really good. But she told my dad how to, of course, first mistake, tell my dad anything. So I throw the stuffing in the oven and I'm kind of watching things and Chris is like, anybody else smell?
It smells like burning.
It smells like burning. I'm like, fuck. You smell toast? And I go in there and
it smells like burning.
I'm like, what could it be? So I take out the stuffing. This top of the stuffing is like moist and perfect. The bottom is fucking crispy. So I'm like, but like kind of like a good crisp, not burnt, but like kind of like a nice
caramelized
crisp. Yes. But my dad's like, oh, I'm supposed to tell you to throw in some, you're supposed to take the beef stock and, mix it to the bottom one. I'm like, oh, you think after we burned the bottom, you would have fucking told me that. So then my mom comes, I'm just like, how did everything go? I'm like, well, your husband forgot to tell me how to do this stuff.
Good old Big Mike.
And I was like, Thanksgiving's over. Y'all leave me to my food. You ruined it.
How long does it take to deep fry a turkey?
45 minutes. Or 3.5 minutes per pound.
Thank you, friend. But, so we started at 3:30 to get the temperature of the oil up to 350. You get the temperature up to 350 and then it's 45, it's about 40. We had a 12-pound turkey.
So it depends on how.
Our turkey took forever.
And it has to be completely defrosted, right?
Yes.
That's where
well, that's also why you brine. Because then, like, my turkey on Tuesday was completely frozen.
Yeah, Joe, if you put a frozen turkey in,
it'll
explode.
It's gonna go up like a rocket.
Yeah.
You better pray that it lands in your backyard.
I also saw on a lot of Instagrams, Snapchats, like people burnt their turkey, and I wonder if that's just because it's so hard to burn your fucking.
I saw that somebody pulled it out and their turkey.
That's got to be because you can see from the top
turkey.
where it's that's just like trying to be an asshole. Did you just ruin the turkey? So for the Instagram, the likes, all that bullshit. That actually kind of pissed me off.
There was a lot.
Yeah, considering that at least the one we got, like every 15 minutes, you got to press a button to keep the flame going.
Yes, you can't you literally can't set it and forget it. Like you have to be out there because the oil, the
propane tank has a little safety button. If you don't press it every 15 minutes, it will turn off.
Or not the actual deep fryer pot if you don't keep tapping it.
Yeah.
Chris, how's it? What do you think of doing a pie? I saved this. I didn't want to ask him.
More importantly, Chris, how was the poon tank?
Poon tank pie, always good. The Oreo pie, spot on. I was very happy.
Nice.
Yeah. I haven't had very many desserts in this diet. Like I had cheesecake for Sexy Pepsi's birthday, because my aunt was very kind enough to buy me like these like individual cheesecake things.
Yeah.
And they were just sitting in the freezer and I hadn't had any yet. So I tried one. Instead of having Pepsi's cake, I had like a little individual cheesecake thing. Those were really good. And that's like pretty much the only dessert I've really had besides the ice cream cone I got when I made my weight goal, which was nice.
Did you have a cupcake from Katrina?
I believe I did, yes.
Yeah.
I think on your birthday, because I couldn't have one for Joe's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for Pat's birthday, I also had a cupcake. So I've had like 4 desserts over like 10 or 7,
and it really wasn't that hard. It's cream cheese, sugar, heavy cream, Oreos, and then you get a pie crust.
I will not lie though. The only downside to not eating like desserts or anything or not having a lot of sugar is you can definitely feel it in your teeth afterwards. Like it hurt, like
yeah.
eating that, just having that much like sugar, the sensitivity.
It's insane. It was really good. Here's the thing: I've never done whipped cream. I've never made my own whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to take the heavy whip and whip it, and I was fucking sitting there stirring like a mother. And I'm like, my mom was like, yes. She's like, what are you fucking doing? I was like. I'm a man. I can whip it. She's like, yeah, keep trying. Is your bowl cold? I'm like, no. She's like, good luck, dumbass. And so I'm there for 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, come on. So she came in 2 seconds. It was all whipped up. And I was like, you mother.
There's a reason. Then she grabbed her nuts and walked out the house.
Called it a day.
See ya. At the beginning of COVID.
And you burned my stuff in two, dumbass.
I started to make some Irish
coffee. That wasn't his fault.
And the heavy
I know, Joe.
The heavy whipping cream was definitely the hardest part of that entire situation.
Yeah, no, I remember the day that you went there 7 times and made yourself 7 Irish coffees, and not once.
Oh, you're still a little salty about you not giving coffee.
I not offer?
You never offered one.
Not even. You didn't even taste it.
Joe's like, you're literally give myself another Irish coffee.
He looks Peter dead in the window of somebody sucks. He's like, damn, that's some good coffee.
That is so good.
Oh my god.
Gets back up.
I'm a terrible person.
Gets back up. Looks Peter. He's like, I'm gonna get myself another one. Peter's like, what the fuck, man?
I didn't want to impose. I'm like, I know, heavy creams might be a little expensive.
Bad host, you know.
That was terrible.
Joe's like, I'm not gonna spend
so bad about
Joe's like, I'm not gonna give out my fucking whipping cream here.
Yeah, I did it. So we have 2 drinks tonight. One's a classic that we've probably drinking since we started at the bars. And that was and we didn't even know this is a good beer, but Hacker Shore is, kind of a, Hefeweizen, right?
It's like a German Alpilsner.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Hoegaarden again, like what we had last week. And then I read an article about, Few bourbon whiskey. It's called, Cold Cut, and it's brewed with, cold brew coffee. And, I am a lover of the coffee, so I thought this might be pretty good.
They have several brands of the Few, so maybe we'll get some other ones on.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we got some. I was on our way here, me and Chris today, we were talking, and, I kind of want to go, and I want to go old school with it. I kind of want to start with the beer. I want to go all the way to the bottom.
He's talking like natty, natural light ice and
just get like a 6-pack of
Ice House.
Ice House.
No
we used to, I want to go back to what we used to drink as like Young Bucks. And work our way back up from there.
Oh, I can tell you how
starting at bottom of the barrel,
yes, and just give it away.
I mean, what was the shittiest
in a night?
What was the shittiest beer you guys drank?
Unless you have like 7 days
beer I've ever had.
Like consistently when you were younger. What was the shittiest beer?
The shittiest beer I ever had was at the University of Iowa when I visited my buddy Frank. They were throwing out 3 Cool Lights, which are KUL. Cool Lights, which are runoff of Keystone Light. It's not even good to be Keystone Light, so you get this dog shit stuff afterwards.
I don't even know.
What was the consistent? What's the consistent that you would drink?
Oh, the cheap one. Me and Frank drank a lot of Miller Lite when we were in high school.
Oh, fancy.
I mean, me and Peter and our friends would literally buy 30 racks of Ice House.
Ice House.
I don't ever drink Ice House very much.
Honestly. Oh God, you'd be lucky if you got like a 25%. Like one would go down as water, and then the next 3 would be fucking dog piss garbage.
Oh yeah.
If you got
we used to do Ice House. We never really did Natty Ice. We did it once in a while. Natty Ice was never that great.
We did Special Export.
I'm
gonna tell you the shittiest one.
What the fuck that is.
That's a green case, and it's not good.
I did a lot of Rolling Rock when I first started out too.
Huh?
There's a lot of Rolling Rock.
We did a little bit of Rolling Rock. Yeah, you know what?
Because it was cheap. It was cheap.
Yes,
Red Dog.
So, yeah, Mad Dog.
Mad Dog 2020 was that.
Yes.
Well, Red Dog was
Red Dog now.
Oh, God.
So, I was thinking we could do we start with the bottom of the fucking barrel and work our way up.
Right, I could more than 6 of those things. I don't
because and Joe's like, can we do it all in one night? I'm like, no, Joe, that would literally, you'd have to do a vacation week because you'd be in for 3 days. But we could start, because I remember the last time I had Ice House, it was a house party, and it was in college, and I remember drinking, I'm like, God, how did we ever stomach this?
I mean, special export, Ice House.
Let's give it a little taste, guys.
I had fucking, what's it called? I had Bush Light last
Happy Saturday.
Bush Light was shitty.
Woo woo.
That's sweet. That's not terrible. You guys are all a little quiet. What are we thinking?
You can definitely get the
bite is there. The bite is there. I get that, Joe. The bite is definitely
there. If you let it sit in your mouth for a hot second, and swivel it around a little bit, you can definitely get a coffee aftertaste.
Yeah,
I definitely get the coffee.
It tastes a little coffee.
Yeah. It's sweet though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need another drink before I make a decision.
Yeah, okay.
I like it. I don't think it's bad. I like it. Got a nice little afterburn to it.
Yes, definitely has a nice afterburn. You're not throwing Mountain Dew in this one because that would be a really weird combination.
For sure.
I like it.
I like it. Have we had a few bourbon whiskey at all?
I don't think so.
This is the first one. Okay.
Bourbon whiskeys?
No, I'm sorry.
Any type of few. I think that's
called FEW, so yeah, it's confusing.
No, this is the first one I think we've had.
Okay.
This branded.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for Tuesday when we get to start opening that advent calendar.
Oh yeah, Chris, tell them about it. So you got it from...
I got it from the same place that Pan gets a
yes, we did talk about this.
Yes.
And so yeah.
And on Tuesday,
so they're all going to be top of the line, best whiskey you've ever had in your entire life kind of situation.
I have no idea.
I don't even know if we might just open it and just bring them here.
The purpose of it is that you
because we're not drinking on a Tuesday.
The whole entire thing is they're whiskeys from around the world. So it's not just so I don't know what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a start here thing. I'm assuming I haven't opened it.
So as opposed to the one that Pat brought us on one of the first ones, it almost looked like something out of Resident Evil. They came in little vials.
That's probably, we're not sure yet. We haven't opened it. We don't, but it's a small.
I'm assuming it's going to be like the little vial.
They were actually from Jurassic Park.
But my question to you, Pat, is it the same thing? Like it's around the world?
It's the same company. Mine is you get to choose you can choose a group to select, and they'll be from a certain.
Got it.
They all have a common theme.
Yours is a little more special.
Okay. So mine is just literally like.
I'm assuming it's going to be shot size.
Because
they're just not. They're not big.
It can't be. I can't imagine.
How much they cost also?
I want to say between $200 and $300. It wasn't like
they're probably not going to be huge things. Well, there's 30.
There's 24 days of it, but I mean, it's going to be. I'm going to be glad if
it's probably going to be like something like whiskey.
Yeah. You're going to get if I get 3 or 4, 3 to 5 out of there that I like, then I can go and actually buy a bottle and try. I find that a win. That's all it really is.
Also could help that us in the podcast choose take our lane in whiskey. But we also so I know we've been drinking a lot of whiskey, but we can move because there are a couple of tequilas I do want to try.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would also try other types of liquors that I've never really tried before. We can maybe dabble in a little bit of a wine section, but I'm not. I hope I think that maybe grows on you as you get older. But red wine.
Do not like wine.
White wine's not bad.
I'm a more weight guy.
Yeah, me too. But red,
I like
Riesling is kind of dry and a little sweet to it.
I like red more than white.
Yeah.
If I have wine, but I'm not a big wine guy.
No.
Not at all. I couldn't tell you if what I had was worth $1,000 or $5. I don't have a palate for it. I was just kind of looking a little bit. So this is a great way to move into. I was thinking about Black Friday and gift shopping, and I was just looking at bottles of wine because that's kind of a nice thing to do. Even though actually, I love the liquor idea because you might not use it right away, but over time, those liquor bottles that you get do come in really handy. Yeah. So I was looking at wine bottles and like $100 bottle of wine. I don't think I would. I mean, I would know a $100 bottle of whiskey compared to a $10 bottle. But that's exactly
it. That's the difference. But so I was just kind of looking at that. But that also brings me to you guys. How are you guys Christmas shopping? Because I know people who are fucking young. And I've gotten...
I'm done.
Wow.
Shit!
Are you fucking serious?
Wow. I only shop for 5 people. That's not hard.
I've gotten one gift, and I already got an email that said, I actually got my credit card stolen.
Oh, shit.
And and this is my fault though. Cause I saw like, I get notices like, hey, this is your balance. Mm-hmm. And it was like up to $1,000. And I was like, man, I don't really remember spending that much this month. And I kept meaning to check it. I never did. And somebody stole it in Georgia and was just, you know where they were buying stuff from? Office Depot.
The Depot? I was gonna
like
quick trip or something like that.
Office Depot and,
CDW.
CDW and Walgreens. So I've gotten, thank God American Express is a goddamn.
My favorite thing was that he's on the phone with the operator. The operator's like, you didn't shop for Walgreens? Peter's like, I don't know what you can spend $150 on at Walgreens, but no.
No, but it was an online purchase.
Yeah.
You could tell it's like Walgreens.com. Yeah. It's like, I don't fucking, she's like, have you ever shopped at Office Depot? I'm like, not for $350. Like,
I'm sure shit not.
Listen, lady, go look at the last 10 charges. It all says, like, I'm looking at the screen. It says Uber. And all of a sudden, he's got a $200 charge to Office Depot, $200 charge to CDW, $200 charge. Listen, lady, the kid ain't making it up.
They hit you like bam, bam, bam.
And, no. They did it.
No, they tested
one
first.
Day, yeah, no, they did one day. And it's my fault for not looking early enough to stop it right away. Thank God American Express is amazing, and they've cleared it all. I got one charge in there I gotta fight them on still. But, that hasn't cleared. But I think it will. It's just pending, so I think Walgreens caught it too.
Nice.
But, so then cause I was going to Christmas shop, so then I did buy one gift, and it got canceled because of
the credit card.
So I gotta call them and all that shenanigans. But just thinking, it's, you know what, for me, the Black Friday, it's almost too daunting. Like, cause there's it's like, here's the deal. And it's just like, oh, I can't. I don't want to do that. Like, like, even when I've been wanting to buy a sauna, I'm like, this is going to be a huge tangent, but I wanted to buy a sauna for 2 years now. Mm-hmm. Saunas are supposed to be so good for you. And I work out all the time. So having a sauna in the basement would be awesome to have, after, like on like a Friday night or Thursday night and just sit in it for, but, so I've literally done months of research on it. And I've come to the conclusion I don't want the ones that are UV rated. Like that.
No, there's no point.
I want to get one that gets up to like 200 degrees. Mm-hmm. So I've taken all that time spent. So when it comes to Black Friday, I look at all these things and I don't know anything about them. Like a TV. I would have to do so much research to do on so it just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just so overwhelmed. But people love it. Like I just looked at, look, this year was the amount of buying this year compared to the last year is up. And it's like,
really?
How is that possible? Like, I don't get why people are not, our economy is going to have a little bit of a bump up until probably this.
I think it's because people have been like, they haven't spent vacation with them.
That could be,
so if you're employed, so if you are fortunate to not been let off where you work, you do probably have a little more disposable income than you've had in prior years.
Just being redirected at a different thing.
That's true. Somebody asked me, if I buy all my, like, cause I'm a family of 6. Mm-hmm. Not me, but I'm a part of a family of 6. And they asked if we buy gifts for everybody. And it's like, I don't ever, like, cause I guess some families who are bigger like that do grab bags. And that seems so like, that's fine, I get it. But to me, it's like,
a fucking grab bag? Fuck that noise.
But that's like, it's just kind of, here's it. Yeah. No, but it's like, my sister and my little brother never be able to spend as much me and Chris do, but like, this is the time I don't spend anything on myself.
I was supposed to get that. That's really rolling, baby. You want to see spend his money?
No, but I mean, what I'm saying is like, it gives me great, like when somebody, like myself, because I know my family doesn't buy, we're just not a family who are materialistic, so we never buy what we want. So when you can like kind of hear something that they're like, oh, we'd love to get this watch.
Which is what makes the best gift is like when you hear something that they've like mentioned.
That surprise them.
And then you can,
I'm also so into Christmas Day. Like our Christmas Day is just a trip. It's so much fun. Really? Oh, it's like a Disney day. But first, Pat, you're done. Did you do all yours on Black Friday Christmas shopping, or did you have a game plan going in today?
Well, I mean,
did you get up? Did you get to the stores?
I bought my mom's last week, and then I bought everybody else's over the last week.
Is your mom kind of easy, or did she kind of give you ideas?
Christmas, but I know what she. I
knew. You don't have to tell us what she got.
I knew she. It's something that I knew she would, because my mom's birthday is also on Christmas, so I always spent a little bit more on her because it's like a birthday / Christmas thing. So I knew that this is something that she wanted or needs, and
so a box of wine.
Yeah, nice.
Good old slap bag with mom on Christmas.
It's actually a
there's a podcast out here right there. 4 boxes of wine for all of us who see first.
I give her a bi-weekly distribution of wine. They distribute to her house. It's all good. She doesn't go anywhere.
That's awesome.
Save the DUIs.
Hey, but so she kind of had an idea for her.
Yeah, and then the rest of it I figured out in the last 2 days.
Yeah, some people start.
Usually I'm like you, where I wait till like 2 days before that. Yeah. But with all the shipping and stuff, I didn't want to make sure it doesn't
I'm okay with like giving you a fucking picture of what you're
getting.
I don't give a shit. Where's my gift? Yeah, here's the picture. It's coming.
I mean, like, my fault. So the last pack is what I did a drill because it's drilling out.
Yeah.
And then I got.
That's kind of what I want this year. I'm starting to want to build my tool collection. So I've kind of asked for
trees and stuff.
Some stuff like that.
I got a YouTube brownie something. So yeah.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
You gotta get it. For Pat.
One of my favorite
Cash is good, Joe.
Honestly, Joe, is the pizza stone you got me.
Oh, that's all. Yeah,
buy him a tree in Israel.
Hey, it's funny. Like the company I work for is
Thanks,
very whatever, I can't say
philanthropic.
And I always want to. I kind of want to create the McGraw Fund and have them all like. I donated 150 to the McGraw Fund or like the Life Fund, something like that. So they would be like, "Oh, what a great guy!" And it's just like, no, I know this is George Costanza, 100%. But in my head, I thought like I could do it, and then me and Chris could like pay our student loans with it.
Yeah,
like, you just donated to the student.
Those assholes would never question it.
No, I saw a sign on the side of the road that said $5 equals 20 pounds. All right, that's what it said, and then underneath it said Venmo, and then underneath it said plastic. King or something. Plastic King. So just like that's all the sign says. I have no idea what I'm giving $5 to 20 pounds of what.
I guess it's recycling.
It's a recycling, but it is just a janky ass white poster board with like words on it, and it's just like
almost like this, so I can have Venmo and take all your money.
That's the thing. That's the scary part. So you Venmo, so they know you all about it.
Well, fucking, what about Sexy Pepsi? We go yesterday. We're doing something nice for our extended family. We're going out to work.
We're working tomorrow. Yeah, we
worked yesterday, so we stopped at Gene and Jude's and picked them up lunch. Pepsi's, of course, unfortunate bitch in that situation. Has to get out and go get bitch. And some guy comes up to me.
So it's not even open yet. We're like, Pat, go get one. It's cold outside.
Send his ass out like 5 minutes early to get in line. He's there, and some guy's like walking around. He's like a guy from like, there's a roofing van there, and he's like from the roofing van. He's walking around. He comes up to Pepsi like, "Hey man, think I can use your phone? I got one of these cards that I need to call and set up." And Pepsi's like, "No, get the fuck away from me."
Not wearing a mask, trying to get as close to Pepsi as possible.
And talking into his phone.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah. Here's the other thing. If you've not been to Illinois, or Chicago, and you're looking for a unbelievable hot dog, Gene and Jude's in River Forest is unbelievable. It does make me a tad bit nervous because there's a river right next to it.
And then it floods every other year.
Yeah. And
where the water goes past the fucking roof.
They're the first thing ever open on that side of the street.
But goddamn it, I don't know if that river water makes that hot dog that much better, but it is phenomenal.
So what is everybody's rating on this one?
Oh yeah, let's
4.5.
Wait, first finish that.
I'm just gonna say, hot take here. I don't think Gene and Jude's is that.
Yeah, I wouldn't love it either.
It's kind of like how Portillo's is popular, and it's like, it's good.
I don't get that either.
It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. Yeah. It is good. It's enjoyable. I definitely like it. I don't know if it warrants the line.
Yeah, I would never wait in line for it. I would never wait in line.
I don't think I would wait in line
for any food.
Gene and Jude sometimes will have a big old line thing.
In the summer, forget about it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
No, you're 100% right. So, and it's a hot dog. It's a fucking hot dog.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I 100% agree.
If you have the chance and you're in the area and it's right there and it's open,
there's a place over here.
You're going to enjoy the hot dog for sure.
Place on it. Irving over here, Jeff's hot dog's good too.
Jeff Red Hots.
Yeah,
great place too.
But it is something you have to, I think if you enjoy a good hot dog and you're in the city, I think it's something you have to do.
I know,
no, that's a lie. Depending, you're right, and Joe's on the line. Like, nobody's waiting in line. If you're there around the
I don't think, I'm thinking like, it's not
if you're downtown, you don't want to go out to River Forest.
I don't think it's one thing to go out of your way, but if you're around the area, definitely stop. Sure, yeah. But the other thing is like, I think that we're kind of blessed that we kind of live in that area.
Or we live in a city where there's so many fucking
But you'll also get a good hot dog from a lot of places.
No, absolutely.
Can't the bottle opener. Yes. We all gotta open up a pack of shows. Or I might be going to leave this away. Wait. So here's the thing. In Illinois, what would you give me your top 3 hot dogs? If you can think of the top 3.
Top 3.
Because I'm putting Gin and Jude's in the top 3 for sure.
Yeah, they're good. I'd be up for them.
You got to put Portillo's.
Portillo's is up there for me.
Yeah, it's very good. And you got to think, what's that?
Place over here on Irving is good. Like Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff's is not bad.
They're good.
I don't know if that's like it's brand name. I'm trying to think of a third.
Doesn't have to be brand name.
Well, no, I'm just saying like
the one that I like.
There's that place on North Avenue. I forget the name. Like Jimmy's. I think it's
you know what? The place by your house. I would.
Jay's Corner.
Yeah, that like little shack.
Yeah, it's down the block from Leona's there on Elston. That's honestly one of my favorite. Yeah, and they have like other stuff there too, but I love their hot dogs.
Aside from the high price of it, Superdog's not bad either.
I fucking hate Super Dogs.
I do like the French fries with Super Dogs, which is also the same type of like French fries as Gene and Jude's.
Yes,
it's like that fresh OG real fresh cut French fries.
Yeah, Dog Stop's hot dogs not bad either.
I'm gonna throw one. I'm gonna throw 2 places out there that I've had. I've gone over a bunch of places over hot dogs and everything. Kind of a hot dog connoisseur. I like hot dogs. I've never had it from this place, but I hear like Jimmy's on like Maxwell Street or something like that. I've not. I've never had it, but decent.
So I'm gonna that's a.
But I'm gonna throw 2 out there that I really like. There's Scooby's. I think they do a good job. They're kind of like they do the hand-cut French fries like
I like that one.
Gin and Jude's very good, and this one may throw you guys for a loop, but Mr. Submarine does a fucking solid cheese dog.
100%. Never didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep,
that's nice. You know what it is? I mean, I can't tell you last time I had this, but you're right. You get like a nice bun, and you get that fucking nacho
They steam the bun. They put the nacho cheese on top, and then they fucking just go to town like Five Guys and throw a fucking handful of French fries right on top of it. You can't even find the hot dog in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Five Guys.
I still haven't had Au Cheval yet.
Okay, well.
Wait, what?
They don't have hot dogs, but
I mean, we could literally next Saturday just set up a
I
fucking
had
day.
small Cheval once, and that was fantastic.
We just go.
Me and Chris went there right before COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, we could figure out a place to do the podcast around. We could probably do it somewhere around there. Put our name in, do the podcast, and just go in. No, they are. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we went to Robinson, and it was right. Like I passed this. Yeah, but they're outside. But it's the same thing. They're outside. Yeah, they have a big tent outside. I wonder if you can get Au Cheval delivered. Yeah,
I think you can pick up Au Cheval now.
I mean, I would do it in a heartbeat for us.
Okay, I would definitely do that.
But let's get back to what Pat was saying. What do you guys think on the whiskey?
I'm going to go 4.75. I like it, but I don't think I would drink it often.
It kind of reminds me of the Nika from like it's got like that bite to it. Not quite as smoky, but yeah, it's still there. And so
I'm going with a 6 on this.
That's a good number, don't you?
I said 4.5.
I didn't hear that.
I'm feeling. I'm almost.
I'm not the biggest coffee guy, and the coffee taste was nice. I liked it. I'm gonna go probably 5. I think 5 is a decent number.
I like the sweet to it. I do
I do like the Nika one that Gavin gave us, that coffee one, a little bit better than this one, but this one wasn't bad.
We can try that down the road again and rate it officially. I don't remember that well, but
Okay, so that's good.
Also, like 3/4 of the
bottle. Joe, one time we're gonna have to do the right way to do Hacker Shore. We get the nice long glass, get your
where you roll it on the edge of the bar.
At the end of it, you fill the rest of it up.
They show you that in the box how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
How did you and your dad finish on the Hacker Shores?
0.
Didn't have any drinks.
My dad had a Bloody Mary, and I
Bloody Mary since
I had
especially Katrina.
Katrina makes like quality, like homegrown stuff.
Yeah.
I made it. Yeah. So we still have we have all 12 still.
Do you have a go-to Bloody Mary mix?
Katrina does her. I think she does her own.
I've never made it.
Katrina makes her own. I've seen her make it. It's really good.
God,
I don't
we gotta find some like.
I'm not a big Bloody Mary guy personally, but
we should do like our own fake tea box on like in December.
Oh my god!
And then just do like a Bloody Mary because I've never made my own Bloody Mary. But I'd love to do I've done
the mixes. Like you just pour the mix in with the vodka.
I would like to do like a.
I think she does. She does tomato juice, but she salts it with the seasonings and
she
whatnot.
puts the shit to the basket.
Yeah.
How is the my only thing with the mix stuff? I get a little nervous that like you're just doing a whole bunch of fucking. I bet the tomato juice doing your own seasoning is probably better.
Oh yeah,
I would love to do one of the brunches where you get like the fucking.
Where they do the stackers?
Yeah. John's girlfriend. They do. This is the worst. They do John in Indianapolis. His girlfriend. They do a charity thing, Bloody Marys for a charity, and it's always like the weekend of Texas Day. So you never go. But they stack them up. Like, it's like, I would love to do it. Like, I've always asked her, can you just do it the weekend after? Yeah. Like, I get it. It's not, like, shouldn't be about me, but just please. Dude, we're gonna do this. I already, like, I've been looking at, just talking about them. They're in Indianapolis and I want to do the Indy 500. I've already literally set up so many, like, travel plans for next year. Like, I'm gonna blow my budget for travel, like, within, like, a day. Cause I want to do, I didn't know Max has never been to fucking Vegas. We're doing Vegas for Max. I'm hoping that we can do Vegas. I don't know if June makes sense for him because I don't know what he said.
You said that July didn't make sense.
Yes, but do you think he meant it as like, let's not do it before the wedding, or do we do it after the wedding? Also, I don't want to.
Is he already married?
Max is already married.
No, but he said, look, if you're on the text message, Shane. He says that they're doing like a big wedding play.
Oh, like a reception
July
kind of thing?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna do like a big wedding thing. Not that we're assuming we're invited or anything, but
well, Joe's invited.
Oh, for sure, Joe's invited.
If the three of us, I'd imagine.
No, but I'm not
the
trying
three
to
of us. The three of us were doing the podcast with Joe on Zoom.
Yes. No, but what I'm saying is, like, I would love to take him there, and I get he's not.
If that doesn't
us,
work,
so like,
then maybe we delay it for.
You can always do Vegas over a weekend. You don't need more than 2 or 3 days.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But he like I get July. It makes maybe it's a little nervous for him to. I would love to do it the 4th.
Also, July's hot as fucking Vegas,
which is fine. You're going to a pool party.
Peter loves that shit.
But here's the thing: if we set up now for July 4th in Vegas, it's $300 for a flight there.
Well, we can talk about that afterwards.
Well, I'm just saying. Look, whatever. Fuck, we're just having
No. Why would you tell people that? Because now they're gonna fucking and now we're gonna be fucked.
But okay. But so I want to go to Vegas, and wherever Max feels comfortable doing, I think Max should go to Vegas. Like we could cut it even down to 2 days if he wants. Because I also get like our likes and his likes are a little bit different. Like I get nervous that I hope that he doesn't like. It's not like everybody thinks Vegas sins all that bullshit. It's not that. It's just a good time. You're gonna have fun. We're not big gamblers. Yeah. Exactly. We're definitely doing Joe's fucking Mexico trip.
Oh yeah.
And then so I guess July's out because of Max's wedding. June might be for Vegas. I'm guessing January to May is just still COVID.
I think it's at least first 4 years.
Yeah. So I'm not.
It all is contingent on how long it takes the
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm guessing. I'm praying that June. I'm guessing travel starts June, and so I'm thinking if we can start because if we wait till June, I would just pay for the insurance,
exactly.
I just pay for the insurance because if you do it now, you're gonna save yourself. And I'm giving all my tips away here. But so then Mexico.
We're gonna get this part out. You won't hear it.
I don't think our podcast is gonna sway the market much, but go on.
Come Monday, all the flights go up, baby.
They do fucking whooping Peter McGraw's ass.
No, wait, listen, people all the time. Like, listen, what if we have a viral moment? Like, Chris beats up Pat Lynch on a podcast and we go viral. And now we have 1 million. And everyone's like, oh, he's right. We probably should plan our trips now because it'll be cheaper. And then when the vaccine.
It really sounded like a one-sided fight. Yeah. We should get a ticket to Vegas.
But, so I was thinking Mexico, Vegas, and then I would like to, I think Max, we'd like to visit. I thought we wanted to do Seattle.
Visit in Seattle, yeah.
Yeah. And then that's when the
state's really locked down, so you gotta watch that one too.
But what's up?
Seattle's very locked down, so you just gotta watch that.
Is that right now still? Yeah. Really?
They're
I haven't heard.
They're very COVID locked down. Yeah.
I thought
San Francisco is really locked down.
California's like all locked down. The whole fucking.
No, but did you see like the 49ers? They're gonna have to find a new place to play for the next 3 weeks.
But they're in Santa Clara, which is like fucking nowhere near San Francisco too.
Yeah, but like Santa Clara's like I think Santa Clara's the one that's got like there's no contact sports for like the next like month.
Yeah, Joe's cousin moved back to Carolina because he's from San Francisco.
He's in California right now.
No, he's not. No, he moved back to North Carolina
in the last few weeks.
That's what I was told.
Wait. Well, I missed it.
Our cousin lived in San Francisco, and evidently that he moved back to Carolina because there's so many restrictions. He was paying a ton of rent. There's no reason to be out there when you can't do anything.
That makes sense.
I mean, like one of our friends who has a nice condo downtown. Like, I feel very bad because like he got this beautiful condo so that he could enjoy it. Like he works really hard. As soon as he gets it, fucking COVID hits. He can't. I mean, you got one of those beautiful condos downtown in the city of Chicago in the summer.
But he's got one of those. He's got a rental. It's a rental unit. Yeah. All these amenities, you can't use them, man.
Yeah, no.
Can't
That's
use them.
Terrible.
Hey, this pool, these multiple pools, multiple
this
saunas,
gym,
this
volleyball fucking court,
this rooftop gym, this fucking sky as far as the eye can see. Yoga studio.
Are we gonna change your rent?
No.
No, baby. That's fucking terrible. But
at least you probably stop paying on for 6 months.
Yeah. There's so much.
If you're a landlord, you don't want to hear that shit. Again, we're swaying the markets here, Catlin. Everybody can stop paying rent.
One of our tenants already paid for 6 months.
Yeah, listen, we're very lucky on. But I mean, knock on wood. You got to think about. I mean, not that we're an investment podcast and don't ever take any advice from us. If you fucking look at our bets, we're terrible. But if you're looking for a house right now, it sucks. And if you want to know why, it's because the interest rates are very low. So prices are skyrocketing. So you would think like pandemic, blah, 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 the housing market would be shit. Wait a year or two and there's going to be a ton of fines. So if you're living in a house or an apartment, I honestly would say maybe not 2021 because the market's going to be hot because the pandy's over, blah, blah, blah. I'm guessing 2022. You're going to see a lot of fucking, because the government, we spent so much money, with the PPP loans, all the funding. Mm-hmm. You have to we have to pay for it at some point. Yeah. And you know how you pay for that? Taxes. And you know what taxes does?
I love fucking taxes. Keeps the lights on at this office.
Speaking of things that'll fuck you in the ass. What's the parlay for this week?
There you go. Well,
that was one of the worst boards you've done all right.
Yeah, you kind of suck, Pat.
I don't even think I've looked. Did you guys I need pickups this week? Or so awful.
I made my
I got the first two right, so I'm on a good start here.
No, you did. I was very impressed with your two, and then I saw Joe got both the first two wrong.
I'm impressed that Joe made his picks. Good job, Joe.
I get the email. I just make picks right now.
All right, here we go.
Whoa. So Joe had the whole week. If he would have fucking made his picks this week,
I did.
You never know. It's still joking. You can't trust him.
I want to get Pat Lynch nice and loose here. I got a nice Raging Cajun update for Pat Lynch. And this is a good one.
Love you, Raging Cajun.
Pat Lynch, the Raging Cajuns moved to 8-1 this week. With a 70-20 ass whooping over the University of Louisiana Monroe.
Charles Tillman's old alma mater.
Wait, can I get a update on the LSU game right now?
LSU's losing.
I literally have no idea, Peter.
I think they're like a 20. Why would you fucking say anything like that?
Because they get that reaction.
LSU is losing 10-9.
Okay, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. You know, I'll give you guys listen, Peter McGraw's betting is just dog shit.
Let's
Peter McGraw betting on let's give him a little insight. Dami Ajavi, whatever his name is.
I don't know what that is, but
let's give a little insight to Peter's bad betting because I gave Peter a little tickle bitty that didn't make the podcast there last week because it didn't concern our parlay. I sat there on Sunday morning, I'm like, Peter, he's looking for bets. I'm like, bet the over on the Tennessee Titans Ravens game. He's like, it's 50 points. And I'm like, yes, it is. But this is a little tidbit that I didn't give anybody. Ryan Tannehill as the starting quarterback of Tennessee Titans.
Joe has such a strong string. I'm so curious if that's going to be on the podcast. Joe, right now, is
pissing his brains out right now, and everybody can hear it.
And I'm
hoping you guys too.
I hope you can. Poor Lord Joseph. Oh my God.
But back to the boss up, Joe. But back to the Ryan Tannehill stat.
Fuck me sideways.
Ryan Tannehill's the quarterback of the
Tennessee Park, bro.
Ryan Tannehill is the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, is he really?
The over is 16-3 with him at quarterback. 8-2 this season, or it was 16-3, 7-2.
Do you think that's part of it because their
this season?
Is their defense giving so many points that they have to score so many points?
But I mean, like,
the podcast offense so now knows you have a piece on you because it sounded like a fucking fire hydrant was going off in there.
So if that's a fire hose out there,
it's not equivalent. It's be a strong stream. It's not equivalent.
I just had to pee, man. Really had to pee.
Why you always trying to cut somebody?
What's
wrong with him?
Pat Lynch has a tiny penis.
Pat Lynch is an only child, and it's always a little bit of a swipe. Just give Joe a compliment.
Can't give anybody a compliment. Can't give anybody a compliment.
Joe definitely has to have that fucking. I literally sounded like you were putting out a fire in there.
Pat Lynch is the preschooler who. Hey, you got a red fire truck? I need to have a red fire truck. Oh, there's only one red fire truck? This is my red fire truck.
There you go, man.
And then he drop kicks you in the face and
now he's like, bah! Now it's both mine, bitch.
Yeah.
So to talk about, God, my betting has been so bad lately. But today I had the Kentucky-Florida game, and it was 25 points. Kentucky could not lose by more than 25.
Joe, you remember that bad beat conversation?
Yeah. Here we go again. You gotta feel really bad for these people. But I've been on a few of them. But Kentucky was a underdog by 25. And so if Kentucky loses by 24,
yep,
I win the bet.
Yep.
If they lose by 26, everybody else wins.
Yep.
And you're thinking Florida's ranked I think 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky is only good at basketball.
What's his name still in Kentucky's coach?
Calipari, yes.
No.
The fat guy. No, Romeo.
Still Charlie Weiss?
No, it's not.
No, God. I thought Charlie Weiss coached Kansas, not.
No, he did Kentucky. Oh, no, you're right.
I think it's Kansas.
Okay.
Kentucky.
But so, really quickly.
It's not the same.
It's basically the same state, just different locations.
You got a couple states in between them, but fair enough.
One has better whiskey and one's got good barbecue. There we go.
Kansas does have good barbecue. I'm not a Kansas City or
Kansas City's actually
in Missouri. Yes, we all.
Well, but I'm not. I don't like the Kansas barbecue sauce like that.
No, I like the Carolina.
Yeah. Are you that's more of a mustard base? Kansas is more of a mustard base.
Carolina's a thicker one, right?
Yeah, it's a little more sweet.
Carolina is the mustard base.
No, it's a Memphis one. I like the Memphis.
Memphis is a thicker
All right, so I just told. They're like, listen, that was completely
whatever.
Kansas barbecue.
That up later.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But so really quickly, I did not want to bet. Probably a week. I should have probably
like 12 years
in a while. So when you're betting like that, you should probably just stop and wait to your whatever. So I just decided to take the game. Kentucky, it's the fourth quarter. Kentucky is down by 21 with in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes to go. Or I'm sorry, the third quarter with 10 minutes to go. Florida picks the ball off, takes it down. It's getting close to the end of the third. If they would have hit a field goal, I'd be down 24. Florida misses the field goal, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
We go into the fourth. Kentucky takes it out, four and out. Punts the ball. Florida, driving again, fumbles the ball. I'm like, fuck yeah, okay. We're good. We're in the fourth quarter, we're okay. Kentucky drives it down to the 4-yard line. Joe Canelo, you could score from the 4-yard line at this point. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Just wiry.
Fucked up. Nothing. 4th and 4. 2-yard pass. They get stuck. So we're 7 minutes in the fourth. Florida's got the ball at the 2-yard line. That play, they take it for 40 yards.
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh, this is going to happen. They're going to score a touchdown now. They get it down to the 30. Kick a field goal, hit the field goal. I was like, oh God. So we're at 5 minutes. Kentucky gets the ball. I'm like, okay, Kentucky, just make a little movement. Try something. 4 and out. These jackaloons decide to punt. I'm like, why would you punt? So they punt the ball. Florida driving. Florida's driving with 3 minutes left. They get it down to the 17-yard line, and it's third down, 2 yards to go with 44 seconds. Or I'm sorry, minute to go. And I'm like, oh god. If they don't hit this third, they're gonna hit a field goal. Mm-hmm. And I'm fucked. Or they're gonna score a touchdown right now. So either way, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
They throw a pass. They throw a pass too. I don't know why they would throw a pass. For 14 yards. They get to this 2-yard line, Joe. It's 44 seconds. And I'm like, what are they gonna do? Please just kneel the ball. Please kneel the ball. Thank God they kneel the ball. 44 points. I won the bet.
Oh shit! I thought we were on the wrong side of that bet.
No, but it's like it's never easy.
It came down to the last.
It's never easy.
God.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Think about football. Did you guys watch the Dallas Washington football team game on Thanksgiving? Anybody?
I did.
A little bit here and there, but
did anybody catch the fake punt from their own 20?
Oh, yes, Dallas.
Dodged it.
Also, the fucking guy, if he would have thrown it, he had an option. He had 2 options. He had run or throw. The dough was fucking there.
Don't fake punt from your own 20-yard line. We only down the touchdown.
You know why Green Bay was happy to see Mark McCarthy go?
God, that was a bad choice.
All right, so let's get like
that was a poor choice. But anyways,
where are we at? Joe, give me some time, baby.
We're at 55 minutes.
55, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, first game: the Vegas Raiders over the Atlanta Falcons by 3 points.
Well, let's start this really quickly. What is Carolina and Denver? I don't know
what you mean. But you can't pick the New Orleans game. They turned off the spread. They turned it off because the spread got unavailable after all the.
But you can't even do it in the game.
You can't even choose that game.
Fuck! I had a tickle bitty on that one.
Well, it's out.
God damn it!
Spoiler, tickle bitty. Denver has no quarterbacks.
Yeah, so I don't know if you heard that, Joe, but they have, so team usually has 2, like a starter back,
3 quarterbacks and a practice roster.
Yeah,
probably.
All 3 have COVID.
Because they're all close contact. No, they all can't play because they're all within close contact. Somebody tested positive. So
one is positive and then
they can't.
God damn it!
They can't even test.
Fucking New Orleans was 6-0 against the spread.
Wait. I'm sure they'd be 7-0.
Wait, Joe or Pat, so I don't know the new rules. So if you,
I think it was so close contact that they won't let them go out as well.
Even if they test negative.
I think.
That's the thing.
Because that's what happened in
Tennessee.
I didn't notice. I learned this yesterday that. Well, but nobody. I don't know.
That's why Baltimore shit's all jacked.
I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but I don't think you can give COVID. Like they don't know, but this is kind of the thought is you cannot pass COVID until you have symptoms. So if you don't have symptoms, you cannot pass COVID.
Well, explain why you didn't catch it.
But here's the thing. What about the asymptomatic guys? Does that make sense?
I think it's just a lot of, there's no hard.
No, but that's just what I've heard.
And so, yeah.
Here's a game I'm thinking that might work is the Buffalo Bills over the Los Angeles Chargers in Buffalo by 5 points.
Do you think Buffalo wins?
I think Buffalo covered that game by 5 points. We can think about it.
I know I'm okay with that. Wait. So
don't have the tickle bitty. The tickle bitty I had on that one is Buffalo is 8 with games with Buffalo. The over is 8-2, and that's the best mark in the NFL. So if you're gonna bet that game, you take the over.
Okay, well that's a good one for me at least.
Yeah.
So the next one is the New York Giants over the Cincinnati Bengals by 6 or more. Cincinnati obviously does not have a quarterback. I'm not sure who the backup is.
Got a Chris tickle bitty on this one.
I might have to move that game up.
The Giants have covered 8 straight road games, including all 5 under Coach Joe Judge this season.
Okay.
The New York Giants?
Yeah.
Over the
so you got
Joe Burrowless Bengals.
Yeah, so Joe Burrow. Who's their backup?
Oh, Christ. It's some jet.
Somebody you've never heard of. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'll Google it up real fast.
No, don't worry about it. Chris got it. You keep going. Let's go with the New York Giants.
It is Brandon Allen.
I know who that is. Who gives shit. So pop that one in there.
I got the Indianapolis Colts by 3 over the Titans at home.
That's my over for. There's another over for you with that, but I wouldn't take the over on that one because I think that's one of the losses this year for them.
Yeah, Chris, I agree 100%.
So I like what you, Joe. Stepping up with that, good talk.
We got Cleveland by 7 over Jacksonville. Is Jacksonville actually starting Mike Lennon this week?
It is.
Part of me kind of wants to go with Cleveland on that one. If that's the case.
Let's do it. Let's go Cleveland. Fuck Mike Leonard.
I got Mayfield.
You know who Joe looks like a little bit?
I got Tiggle Bitty on
without hair right now. Joe's got a nice fresh dude. He looks great today. But you do look a little bit like facially, for me at least.
Baker Mayfield?
No, he looks like I think Glennon a little bit.
That draft neck.
That's not a compliment.
I got tickle bitty on this one. It says Mayfield is 1-5 against the spread in his career as a road favorite, 2-4 straight up.
I would have to go well for the choosing Cleveland myself.
Okay. Correct. So then maybe not. Maybe okay.
We can think about it.
Yeah.
But there's not an opposite here. No. Yeah, Carolina in Minnesota by 3 or more.
This is another one that's not on here, but this is another one up Peter's alley. I think all 5 of Minnesota's home games have gone over the over.
Nice. Appreciate that. That's great. I don't really like. Is Teddy playing or no?
Yeah, I think he is in the play this week.
I think I might move that one back down on my end because I think I think with Teddy, Carolina looks decent.
I mean, they're okay, but Minnesota's been such an anomaly.
Yes, it's up and down.
They look real good or they look real shit.
No, let's not move it down to that.
You got Arizona by 2 over New England in New England. I feel like Arizona will win that more than 2.
I got a tickle bitty on this one. Arizona is 5-2 against the spread in games starting at 1 p.m. Eastern in the Cliff Kingsbury Kyler Murray area.
Which is rare.
What a dumb fucking stat. After 1 p.m.
I know 1 p.m. Eastern start.
That means they're going across country.
So here's my job, but this is why they say this. It's because
they're starting at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. So like what with the Cubs? Like the bullshit reasoning sometimes they think the Cubs have never they had a hard time is because they play a lot of day games. So you go from playing a minute, so you go
everywhere across the country that has night games, and then you come back on a Friday in Chicago and you're playing a 1:20 day game, and you literally just played in San Francisco, and you played until 10 o'clock, which is midnight here, and you're coming back to play a day game the next day. That's why it's kind of rough.
We'll think maybe in that one.
But I get what you're saying. That's also so fucking specific.
It's so specific.
I just feel like Arizona.
What's the name of the baseball player you said I look like?
No, you look like Mike Glennon.
Again, it's not a compliment. Not a compliment.
I think Joe's got a great neck. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, nobody wants that draft neck.
Okay, who do we get next?
Miami by 7 over the Jets.
Oh, man. Yeah, I do.
Got Chris Ticklebitty on this one. Miami is 16-6 against the spread since its week 5 bye last season, the best mark in the league.
I think they could beat them by 7.
Yeah. The Jets, yeah. I'm okay with that.
They canceled the Denver New Orleans game here. You got
Bastards.
the Rams. They're canceled, but they're canceling.
I'm sorry. Yep. I just have a lot of people on.
You got the Rams over the 49ers in Los Angeles.
I got Ticklebitty.
Can they play this fucking game?
I got a Ticklebitty, and this is a fucking very specific one that Joe's gonna rip apart.
I love this.
San Francisco is coming off a bye, while Los Angeles is coming off a Monday night game. Since 2017, teams coming off a bye are 2-9 against the spread against teams coming off a Monday night game.
That is a lot. There's a lot of points for that game.
Joe just shook his head like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes they get so specific, my head gets hurt.
That was a very specific one. I was like, Jesus.
I think KC covers 4 over Tampa Bay.
I think, well, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I got,
when the moon is in Aries position, and the light shines down.
I got a Ticklebitty.
Thor's hammer comes down.
I got a Ticklebitty. This one's a little simpler. Brady is 10-1 against the spread and 9-2 outright as a home underdog in his career.
I feel like KC can go before there, but we'll see.
So we got 2 votes so far, right? We got
the Giants and Miami.
Okay. I do kind of like
2 shit teams that we're fucking betting on here.
Yeah, but I mean,
Miami's not a shit team. I think they're pretty good.
They lost to Denver last week.
Denver, you're playing in the High City.
Don't give a shit,
Joe. That's gonna be a very, very hot spot.
I mean, that thing almost went off the charts on the screen.
I wonder if that's what
got me all hot about it because I've been preaching the Mile High bullshit, and finally one team finally fucked it. It was Miami.
All right, we got the Green Bay Packers over the Bears by 10.
I got a Chris Ticklebitty.
10's a lot of points.
Green Bay is 5-0 against spread after a loss under Coach Matt LaFleur.
5-0.
5-0.
I mean, 10 points.
I don't know.
Can you think? I think the Bears was keeping it close.
With the truth quarterbacking, I'm thinking the Bears.
The question is, can the Bears score any points against the
Bears?
Bears.
Can they score any points? Because if they get the Bears scoring a couple points, they can keep it within 10. I don't know if that's the question.
Yeah, but the Bears defense.
And Green Bay's defense is not great.
Right? But does the Bears defense look that great?
I think they played pretty well the last several weeks.
When did they lose by last week? It was a pretty good ass kicking, wasn't it?
No.
It was close. They lost their right. They even
against, who did they play last week?
It was they were off last week. The week before that, there was when Foles got hurt against New Orleans.
That's how they got their ass.
And they were only down. They were down. There was a game tie drive.
Yeah, they lost in
Well, I forget that one.
No, they lost on Monday night against the Rams. Or no, Minnesota, and they only lost by 6.
It was a game-tying drive.
What's Seattle feeling?
Seattle or Philly by 6? I could see Seattle.
I got a tickle bitty that Wentz is 3-7 against the spread as a starter this season, tied with Deshaun Watson for the worst against the spread record this season among quarterbacks with 10-plus starts.
The problem is, I feel like we've picked Seattle a couple times and they just never helped us.
We also picked up some tough games. Pittsburgh by 9 over Baltimore. That just even though
shit!
I think that's because Baltimore's team has so many COVID.
I can't believe that game's still alive.
Is Lamar Jackson playing or no?
He was.
I don't know, but supposedly James Conner is out or he's tested positive for COVID.
He had cancer. So he's a real serious.
Yeah, that's scary. Okay, so what do we have so far?
So we got 3 right now. We got Seattle by 5 or 6.
And we need Joe's locked in.
Yeah, Miami by 6.5.
We need Joe.
Giants by
lock of the week.
Lock of the week, Joe.
What's my lock of the week?
I don't know. You choose one.
I like this.
Thanks for coming in here, Joe.
Kansas. Wait, no. Let's pick that. Kansas City win by 4 more points over Tampa. Yes.
All right, he's locking in KC.
All right.
Lock of the week.
I feel like that's going to hurt us.
Yep.
I like it, though. All right.
Woo!
So of the other remaining games, I think we.
I can give you some more tickle bitties for the Kansas City Tampa Bay game.
Tell me how I'm right, Chris.
Kansas City is 22-11 against the spread because it's a road favorite since the start of the 2013 season. Patrick Mahomes is 19-8 against the spread as a starter since the start of last season. The best cover percentage among starters with 10 starts over that span.
Hey, let's do Cleveland.
Cleveland's our last pick. We're gonna go
I know your typical biddy was against it, or would you rather see Arizona?
I can give you.
Not too.
I'm not asking for.
I want the Chris
McGraw's with you right now.
I want the Chris McGraw WFT.
I'm not gonna lie. If you ask me, I would choose fucking New England to beat Arizona. Because they beat fucking, but I'd take the parlay with
the Cleveland.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if fucking New England beats fucking Arizona.
What's the over?
Listen, we can't get any worse than what we've been choosing.
What's the over under the Seattle?
Remember the last time New England was an underdog at home?
Can you look at the over
under? They fucking beat Baltimore. It's 49.
Seattle, Philadelphia?
49.
Okay. Did you take New England? Or did you take
Cleveland? Okay. We can still change it.
New England, remember the last time they were home underdog?
Baltimore 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they fucked us.
Joe's gonna fuck us.
You want to take New England to pick it? All right. We're going New England.
We're going New England.
I like it.
To cover the 2 points.
Nice.
So basically they had a win or lose by 1. All right. You guys are, full choice, Colin.
It's gonna, you know what? We can't get any worse than we've done.
The yardage should be about like 8-15.
Okay.
You think 8-15 between Philadelphia and Seattle?
I added the defenses up and.
I mean, what's it called? Defenses, guys.
The total yards between both defenses added up to 8-15 or 8-13.2. So 8-15.
Can we talk about? So Joe's the boxer in this group. Can you tell me what should I be expecting from? Is it going to be bullshit or is it going to be something?
Okay.
Also, so wait. What time are we at?
We're at 107.
107. So we're going to go to 115 because we can't. There's 145 just never going to work for us. So 115.
You mean 45?
Yeah, 45 is never going to work for us. So let's go with the 115. We're going to keep trying for 45 at some point. Unless if we ever find a spot where we can't talk, then we're just going to stop. But I mean, listen, if Joe didn't have anything to do,
you only got about 5 more weeks of Chris's tickle bitties and then we're done with that.
Yeah, but I would just.
We could find something for some other stuff.
Yeah, we can do a little NBA action. We don't have to do, maybe we just pick an NBA game for the week or something.
Yeah.
We just keep losing people.
We're going to start betting on Bulls games.
Yeah, we're going to start betting DePaul basketball, baby.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I think we just figured it out. You're going to give us
believe in Billy Donovan, alright?
We got the lock of Chris McGraw's week.
Alright, Joe, give me the play-by-play tonight. What are you thinking? What should I bet tonight? Do I do Tyson? Do I go with?
I can't believe you can bet on an exhibition match.
So you technically can't because there's no judge. So there's a couple things about this fight that's different than other fights.
I thought I saw it on, but maybe not.
Maybe you can on certain websites.
Certain websites, because I think certain websites allow for you to actually bet on the outcome of wrestling, but they limit how much you can bet on.
There's no check.
It's not a joke. Because it's predetermined, so they literally say that you're limited to this amount.
Brock Lesnar to beat the Undertaker's streak.
All right, but I don't care about wrestling. I want to know about boxing.
No, so it's an exhibition fight. So technically, they're not supposed to knock anyone out. Which for Mike Tyson, that's a weird thing to ask him to do. Even though he literally said, "I'll fight like I have to kill a man when I get in the ring, no matter what happens."
You could just qualify for knocking someone down.
I mean, at that point, fight's over. There's no rules anyways. There's no belt on the line. There's no win-loss on the line. Yeah. There's a ref in there to make sure there's stuff below the waist, but there are no boxers, USA boxing officials around the ring recording and judging.
Is anybody scoring it or no?
No, it's purely an exhibition match. Tyson's getting paid $10 million.
Yeah, he's going all that towards charity. Oh, is he really?
Yeah, so this whole thing he's been talking about is just all that money's going towards charity.
Good for him.
And then,
wow.
That was the whole, and he said he'll do another fight if it's for charity. He's trying to get.
Is he doing that well?
Yeah, I don't know if he's doing that well, but this is something
maybe the podcast or the ranch is doing that well.
He was smart enough not to.
He said he had an LSD trip or some sort of drug trip that made him want to get into boxing again. And so
I heard that it was his wife because he was kind of getting fat. His wife this is what he said in Joe Rogan. Me and Chris.
I do remember him saying this. Yes. Yeah.
He was getting fat and he was tired about his weight, but he didn't want to work out because he didn't want to start he didn't want to start the fucking inner drive again.
It gets in his head and he kind of turns into So this fight, I mean, and there's two things. These two guys never fought, even though they were both dominant figures.
Tyson's 20 pounds heavier than him.
Similar, yes.
Wow.
But Tyson's also got a much shorter reach and length, height, everything. But that is
also 10 years older too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you saw any of them during the weigh-in. Tried both.
Oh no, they look terrible. Tyson looks fine, but they both look like old men.
I've been seeing some. I follow both of them on Instagram, and let me just say, their photoshopped photos versus their photos weighing in, very different.
Oh yeah,
very different.
No, 100%. You know what I'm a little nervous about is this is going to be a fucking Bob Sapp, Bobby Lashley fight.
I don't think it'll be that long. I mean, Roy Jones Jr. fought for a long time. He's got a very weird style of boxing. A lot of people like to copy it, but he's very loose, very, quick. And Tyson, he's tight and quick. He turtles up and he just his thighs are enormous because everything's leg work with that guy. He's just getting under, around, in between. Roy, who's got a fantastic jab.
So what do you see tonight? What do you think? Where are we going?
I see. Well, with mine, it's hard to judge because of the age. But just going off of these guys recently, I think there's one or two things that are going to happen in the first or second round. Either they're going to test each other out and find out what's going to happen. And if that's the case,
so if they go aggressive, they're going to go aggressive. But if one is light,
I think
light.
Will they stop the fight if he gets too aggressive?
I don't know. This is such a weird situation. It's not a real normal fight, so I don't know the rules on an exhibition that's, being shown. But I mean, they could. The ref can always stop it if they think someone's being hurt or think someone's in danger of being,
But you can't, either of these guys, you can't turn them off. Their whole life they've been trained to go for the night. You can't just turn it off all of a sudden.
No, I mean, you're not going to put Joe Canelli in the ring and say, "Hey, Joe, cut it back."
So literally, you should not expect a winner.
Joe, can you do more to look like you're not trying to get punched in the face?
So Joe's had two professional fights,
amateur
fights.
Got his ass kicked in both.
Yep.
No.
One definitely got
he had three right then. He had three because he had two golden gloves.
Oh, I had two golden gloves and then one was a smoke.
So one and two.
Yeah.
I like it.
And if you count the one where he kicked that one dude's ass, he's
2-2. 5
yeah. And the unsanctioned one.
Yeah. The Kimbo Slate style.
Funny story is we just got text messages in our fantasy football group tag. And then one guy has got Nate Robinson knocking out Logan Paul.
Wait, Nate Robinson.
Yes, Nate Robinson is
the basketball player. The 5'9" guy from the Bulls.
He's got
yes!
He's got a basketball. He's got a Snapchat training thing. Mm-hmm. This is kind of okay. This is gonna be a whole other fucking. We're going. I'm gonna make it quick. I'm gonna make it quick. Can I get a quick? Do you have any thoughts on Logan Paul, Nate Robinson?
I feel like.
Who is Logan Paul?
Logan Paul.
He's just a YouTuber.
He's a YouTuber. I feel like Logan Paul has had more time to train for boxing.
And he's young. Is it younger doing things for you?
He's got to be younger.
So he's definitely younger.
So he's got it's its own cardio. It's its own type of thing. It's
yes.
If you saw The Last Dance, you hear Michael Jordan talk about basketball cardio versus baseball cardio. Even though they're both professional athletes at a professional level, it's a different thing. So that's the one thing I see him having a benefit on. but the other guy's a professional athlete.
Robinson hasn't played in a couple of years.
I fucking love the fact that Nate Robinson's fucking boxing.
But it is
the
so
guy
stupid.
fucking played basketball, tried out for the Seahawks to play quarterback, and is now gonna box some dude. Fuck him up.
I
this
wonder
shit.
what he's getting for it. I wonder if he's got a bunch of baby mamas he's trying to fucking take care of.
Could have.
It's
Pat Lynch. On the side note, you know who Mike Tyson was originally supposed to fight? Huh? That fucking pussy Bob Sapp.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yes, it went from Bob Sapp. It went all around, but it started with Bob Sapp.
I would have gone hard on Tyson.
And it was supposed to be
any bet, all bets.
It was supposed to be $30 million for, but okay. And like this is, maybe we should probably, this is not even that important, but just watching, so Nate Robinson has a Snapchat of his workouts and like what he's doing to get ready for the fight. And I've been thinking about this more and more. Like my workouts are so fucking linear. It's like gym or run, work, weights. That's it. And I think I kind of want to move it more towards like, not CrossFit, but kind of that vibe of like what we do on like Friday nights with the kettlebells and the HIIT workouts all the time. Yeah. Chris is giving me the old,
fuck you.
But I honestly think that's how you get more in shape. It's just, and then you're hitting more muscles. You're just,
just doing stuff outside of your comfort level.
Yeah, fuck you, Joe. Shut the hell up. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
I would love to. Sorry. But, and another thing on Thanksgiving, remind me of when I'm by 92,000 people is if I
my own gym.
If I ever make any type of money, the first thing I'm going to buy is a gym centrally located for all of us. Palish. We'll have a bike track for you. It'll have like a virtual place so you can pretend you're going through the woods. Because Pat Lynch, the only thing he wants to do is ride his bike through the woods.
We'll have Sexy Pepsi up there. You can see those butt cheeks.
Yeah, we'll literally put Sexy Pepsi right in front of you. See, I mean, because we got light Pepsi and
gotta chase the dream, baby. Chase the dream.
I mean, that used to get me through a lot of runs. Chase the dream. Chase the dreams.
Yeah, I have no response to anything.
Don't be modest. We get it. You and Sexy Pepsi got a little friendship. You want to be chasing that dream, baby.
That's what it is. Hey, the tight butts and.
Well, I guess. Where are we at, Joe?
116.
I mean, I could honestly, I have a million things going on in my head that I'm just trying to, because I know that
I always think of stuff towards the end. Like, I'm like, I should just
write it down, Joe.
Yeah. Wait, because you did have. We're not going to go into anything, but on the last one, you had a bunch of things too. So we should really.
I really gotta write them down and bring them up early on.
Yeah,
that's what I gotta do.
Because I'm.
Or bring them up in pre-production so we can time it out.
Yeah, there we go.
Pre-production.
I'll bring in my meeting minutes. I'll present them to the board.
5 minutes before we get on there, and then we can discuss.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, so then we'll cut it and we're all gonna have a good night tonight. But I just want to remind everybody we're on Instagram at Podcast S&P, at Twitter Podcast S&P. Our email is the snppodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to let us know what's going on. We're at Podbean. I'm sure that's where you guys are kind of hearing this, or wherever you're hearing it from. We're hoping to be on iTunes at some point.
Yeah.
I'm looking all the time, but just like and subscribe, and hopefully we can continue this. We're just having a blast, so we're going to continue it until somebody quits. I'm looking at you, Pamela. I see you over there crying.
We're in my house.
He's looking tight as always.
No, he's looking very tight, but I just want to thank you guys. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's been a great week. You know what? Actually, last real quick question, Joe. I thought about this like at minute 30, but any Sunday scaries with your whole week off, and now we're coming up on you coming back to work. You thinking about
panic attacks?
Yeah, you thinking about?
I had one coming home from Thanksgiving where I was like, oh shit, I have work. And I just thought of all the emails I've been seeing and all the ones I'm gonna have to pass.
Yeah, well, not to ruin the rest of your Saturday.
All I thought about to myself was, all right, another 3 weeks and then it's Christmas. So just make it, work on the day. Get through the day. You're done at night. You can put it out of your mind. Get up the next morning. Get through the day. Yeah, just take it step by step.
I know I thought about that right then, but it just, I meant to ask you, because I know, like, for me with vacations, when you get close to the end, it's always like, fuck.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But, So hopefully everybody's had a great, couple days off. Hopefully you guys got Thursday and Friday off. Enjoyed the weekend. We're having a blast, and we're gonna continue this even if you like it or you don't like it. So enjoy yourself, guys. Let's get a little cheers here. Just want to say thank you guys again. Seriously, have a great week.
JETS. Just. Bye.